I think one of my favorite things about most British accents is that they can't pronounce the word pawn without it sounding a lot more obscene. Now, this certainly isn't true for all British dialects, but it is true for most of them in England. And to explain, we have to talk a little bit about mergers. In historical linguistics, a merger is when two sounds that used to be pronounced differently merge into the same sound. A good example of this is the wine-wine merger. Now, historically, these two words were pronounced differently. Wine, whine. And some speakers of English today still do this. But the vast majority of us pronounce wine the same as wine. Thus, we would say that most modern varieties of English have undergone the wine-wine merger and merged the wh sound with the w sound. So now, let's talk about the cot-cot merger. Now, based on the fact that I just pronounced those two words the same, I clearly have this merger, which is pretty common in many parts of America. But, historically speaking, as well as in most global dialects, these two words are pronounced differently. Something like cot and court. Speakers with the cot-cot merger will merge the o sound in words like bought and stalk with the o sound in words like bought and stock. And since I have the merger, the word pawn rhymes with upon. But for most English folk, upon and pawn have two different vowel sounds. But here's the thing, whereas most Americans merged o with o, most Southern Brits merged o with or. Many British dialects are what we call non-rhotic, which means the letter R isn't pronounced unless it comes before a vowel. So words like father and farther are both pronounced father. Take, for example, these three words. Historically, they were pronounced stock, stalk, stork. But because of the cot-cot merger, many in America will pronounce them as stock, stalk, stork. And because of non-rhoticity, many in England will pronounce them stock, stalk, stalk. This means there are plenty of words that to an American ear sound completely different, but that many dialects can pronounce the same. For example, o can represent the words aw or or. Lord can represent the words laud or lord. Sort can represent the words sought or sort. And pawn can represent the words pawn or yeah. The merger of these two sounds is sometimes known as the thought-north merger, but other times it's referred to as the pawn-porn merger. That's an actual term used by linguists.